It's a cartoon for tweens about biblical themes. They produce little plays, they get carried away. A flamingo, a sock, yeah, most things can talk. Connect. There's Tina and Joey and Becky and Todd. There's Lena and Jerry, they're already odd, but they still find a way to learn more about God. Connect.
How'd you guys feel about our Palm Sunday rehearsal? I'm confused as to how the Israelites turned against Jesus so quickly.
Yeah. One day, they're singing his praises, and the next day they're calling for his crucifixion.
Speaking of confusion, did anyone understand our advanced science homework?
Good morning, class. First off, does anyone have any questions? Yes, Todd?
I have a question about gravity. If it's always pulling on me, how come I've never seen gravity's hands?
Well, gravity is an invisible force.
You mean gravity could be in the room with us right now?
There's no cause for alarm. It's just a principle of basic physics.
What? What's physics?
It's the study of how nature works. Motion and energy. There's a lot of math.
Science and math at the same time? No one can think at that speed.
I don't think I'm explaining this very well.
Well, maybe if we could see physics in action, we would understand better.
Are you suggesting we build a time machine?
Or we could go to an amusement park.
Amusement park?
Yeah! We could do field experiments by measuring the velocity of roller coasters.
I stopped listening when you said amusement park.
Yeah!
It is decided. Tomorrow, your advanced science class will be held at our Tri-County theme park, Americaland.
Joey, oh Joey, he made science fun. Joey, oh Joey, our studies are done. Joey, oh Joey, hero to one and all. Joey, oh Joey, lead us to the carnival.
Bridge! Joey did fight and Joey did slay the homework that was due today. Joey did fight and Joey did slay the homework that was due today.
Guys, I didn't really slay homework. We still have to do our physics projects.
There it is! Americaland!
Oh my goodness, look at this!
Hey guys, would anyone like to do their physics project on the donkey ride with me? It's the humblest of all rides. Guys? Hello?
I rode the West Coaster 6 times. I want a free avocado. Did anyone else ride the Midwest Express? Kinda dull, but strangely comforting.
I ate way too much pasta at Spaghettisburg.
So what did you guys do for your physics project?
Physics project?
What? No,
Physics
physics
project.
project.
Never heard anything
You
about
guys
it.
didn't do any experiments?
We just rode rides all day like we planned.
And now we're going to fail. And it's all your fault.
I think Joey should be suspended.
I think Joey should be expelled.
Crucify him!
Sorry, just got caught up in the moment.
If I'm the only one who turns in a project, how will that make everyone else look?
They'll look like a pack of delinquent underachievers, is what they'll look like. And rightly so.
They called me the liberator of homework. I'm disappointing everyone.
Would it make you feel better to know that Jesus disappointed the Israelites of his day?
Really?
Oh, completely. The people of Israel were thrilled when Jesus first arrived. They fanned him with palm branches. They praised his name for all to hear.
That sounds familiar.
They wanted him to set the Israelites free from their Roman rulers. But Jesus was focused on the Israelites themselves, teaching them to love their enemies and care for the poor, helping them to restore their relationship with God and the whole world. This totally disrupted their political and religious systems, causing the Israelites to call for his death.
Why didn't he just give them what they wanted?
Jesus wasn't sent to give people what they wanted. He was there to give them what they needed. The Israelites totally missed that. Just like your friends totally missed the point of the amusement park.
And it's up to me to show them.
Right. Now get to it.
Well, children, are you ready to present your findings?
So, the thing about that...
Sorry I'm late, Mr. Birdseye. I was just finishing up our class project.
Class project?
That's right. Class project. Well, let's start with the democracy donkey ride. I calculated the donkey's tangential velocity with respect to the
Joey
constant
totally
velocity of the
saved
flow
us.
vector.
I know.
Then, along with
Even
the
though we
surface gravity
totally
and
didn't
inertia,
deserve it.
And then the kinetic energy of the amplitude was multiplied by the sine wave. Using simple calculus, I was able to determine that the ride was very fun. Well, that was a really great Passover, everyone. Just great. Really.
It sure was, Jesus. We'll have to do it again sometime.
No, we won't.
Okay.
I'm gonna pray over there in the garden.
All right, you guys stay here. Jesus and I are gonna go pray.
No, Peter. This I have to do alone.
Right. All right, you guys. Jesus needs some time to pray alone. Give him space.
I have to say, that was the weirdest Passover ever.
Does anyone get what just happened at dinner?
Come on, Thomas. It's Jesus we're talking about. I'm sure he was just speaking in metaphors.
Hey, I'm used to the metaphors. But when we had the main course of lamb, he didn't say anything.
Okay, I know lamb is expensive and a special treat, but why would Jesus need to make a big deal about the lamb?
The sacrificial lamb is a huge part of Passover. The first sacrificial lambs were used to save the Hebrews back when we were enslaved in Egypt.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
Now, Aaron, Moses was very clear. God will send the angel of death to Egypt to slay the innocent. Now, I know that makes you upset. But Pharaoh refuses to let us Hebrews go as God commands. So Moses says all Hebrews must paint their doors with the blood of an innocent lamb, so their homes will be passed over. Don't yell at me, Aaron. The lamb is being sacrificed to save us all. Now paint that doorway. I cannot work like this.
See, Jesus turns everything into a metaphor to teach us a lesson. I just thought the lamb would be perfect for him to teach us something, but instead he just talked more about what we ate after the lamb.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
I hope you guys all saved room.
So full, so much lamb.
Because we're not done yet. We still have the bread.
Bread?
That's right.
I don't get it. Why is he making a big deal out of bread? Everyone eats bread. Hebrews eat bread, Gentiles eat bread, and we don't have anything in common with Gentiles.
We all eat bread.
Bread is great. If Jesus says eat bread, I say how high.
Peter, that doesn't even make sense.
I know. As soon as I said it, I knew.
Take and eat. For this is my body.
What did you say? I can't hear down here.
This cup is the new covenant in my blood. Take and drink.
That was a metaphor, right?
I don't know, Peter. Either way, what does it mean? And is all that extra stuff about body and bread part of Passover now? Is that what he wants us to do from now on? What do you think, Judas? Judas? Where'd he go?
He probably went for an after-dinner walk. It's probably not a big deal.
And what was that all about when he said one of us will betray him? That was totally from left field.
We should have asked Jesus what he meant.
We still can. I'm not gonna ask him now. I don't want to look stupid.
Of course not. That's my department. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. The metaphors, the bread, the betrayal, all of it. But first, I need to sleep some of this lamb off.
Why are you sleeping?
I'm awake. Oh, Jesus, you're back. Great. Okay, I have just a few questions. When you said the wine was your body, wait, no. When you said the bread would betray you.
Seize him!
Who, what?
What are you doing?
We are arresting Jesus.
Ha! Over James's dead body?
Put away your swords. For all who draw the sword will die by the sword. Do you think I cannot just ask my Father to save me? This must happen so that the scriptures can be fulfilled.
Oh, I get it. I get the metaphor. He's the lamb. Jesus is the lamb. He's the sacrificial lamb. Oh no.
Lord, I am ready to go with you to prison and to death.
Simon, before the rooster crows today, you will deny me 3 times.
3 times? 3 denials before the cock crows. No way! No! Ah!
And cue house of the high priest? Why the woman soldiers arrest your friend?
My friend? That guy? Woman, I don't know him.
Hey, aren't you one of those disciples?
Me? A disciple? No, I've never followed anyone. Anywhere.
Hey, haven't I seen you around Galilee?
Never been there. Never will go there. Never even heard of it.
And cue the rooster.
Cock-a-doodle do.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I've betrayed the Son of God.
Hold! That's all we will get to today. Before we go, though, Jerry the janitor has an announcement for us.
Hello, children. I have to renegotiate my contract with the Bowman Empire Theaters, so I ask that you be extra tidy this week.
Jerry, why would you of all people be concerned about job security?
I've been with the theater for 37 years. Old Jerry cost Mike Bowman a lot of money. He'd just love to replace me with an unskilled novice for slave wages.
I don't want you to be replaced. Who will tell us moderately relevant anecdotes?
And who will be my mentor? We were just getting to preliminary wet vac instruction.
Don't worry, Todd. We'll complete your junior janitor apprenticeship.
I hope so. It's been a big part of my life for the last few years, even though I haven't mentioned it until today.
Don't worry about old Jerry. He's got himself an ace in the hole. The keys to the theater. These are the only copies. It might just elevate my bargaining position, unless, of course, someone were to betray me.
No one is going to betray you. And if Bowman fires you, then I quit.
Yeah, that'd be a nice gesture, Todd.
I'd follow you to prison and death, Jerry. Prison and death. Now let's get wet vaccing. Hey, Mr. Bowman, how's the global theater business?
Todd, there will be a head janitor position opening in this branch soon, and I am offering this position to you.
Me? Head janitor? But what about Jerry?
Forget about Jerry! Jerry's already fired! The choice that lies before you is simple. Accept the janitorial position and your theater stays clean and open. Reject my offer and I'll fire both of you. Sign the contract, Todd.
But
You have 5 seconds. Congratulations! You are now head janitor. As your first task, you must liberate Jerry's keys.
steal Jerry's keys?
And so Mr. Fuzzy Pants and the Flamingo invested their treasure in a diversified mutual fund that averaged 7 1/4 returns over a 15-year period. And they lived happily ever after. Thanks, Larry. I'm not too worried. After all, I still have my keys. Todd, are you betraying me?
Of course not. I was just gonna have your keys cleaned.
All right, then. Good night.
Well done, my young apprentice. Give them to me.
Cock-a-doodle-do.
What have I done?
You have reduced my operating costs by nearly $27,000 annually. Thank you.
Well, that's the end of old Jerry.
Are you mad?
I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Soul-crushingly disappointed. Yep. Goodbye, Todd.
I feel terrible.
You should feel terrible.
This must be how Peter felt.
Well, Peter denied even knowing Jesus, totally betraying his friendship with the earthly manifestation of the creator of the universe. But yeah, you are probably in the same ballpark.
I can't even imagine this place without Jerry.
You don't have to imagine it. Jerry, the janitor, is gone.
My God. My God. Why have you forsaken me?
Yikes on bikes.
We can't show kids that.
No, sir. Plan B?
Plan B. All right, people, good stuff. Good final dress rehearsal. Let's go ahead and take it back. We've decided to go with an alternate ending.
An alternate ending to the death of Jesus.
Yes, Todd will get you your pages for the new ending. Jesus, good night, but not goodbye. Okay, Joey, you've just been sentenced to die.
Die is a pretty harsh word, Becky. How about we just say he's been sentenced to go away?
That's good, yeah. Now, just go ahead and read the new version.
Jesus, before we get the show on the road, you look cold. Here, have some super nice robes.
Hey, thanks, soldier. I'm afraid I can't repay you since I'm about to go away.
Don't worry about it.
Boo! Boo to Jesus, heretic, blasphemer! Lighter touch, Hannah. Keep it more positive. Right, got it. I may have misjudged you. You seem like you might be a pretty okay guy.
Thank you.
Not so fast, Jesus. We have this heavy cross for you to drag across town and up to the hill that you'll be killed upon. Now pick it up.
You're making me sad. Don't be mean to Jesus.
On second thought, you don't have to carry anything.
Happier!
In fact, we'll carry it for you.
Even happier.
And we'll carry you. Rock on, Jesus. We'll see you in a few days.
Guys? What happened to the crosses?
Well, Joey, while we were doing this rewrite, Todd and I started asking ourselves, do we really need Jesus to die in this story?
Especially since we know he's going to come right back anyway, so we're losing the cross.
People didn't know he was going to come back from death. That's the whole point. It's supposed to be the end.
Joey, I hear what you're saying, but with all due respect, I'm going to choose to completely ignore it. You're going to love our solution, though. Keep going.
And so, Jesus, you have been found guilty and have been sentenced to exile in space.
It's all right, everyone. All part of the plan.
We'll miss you, Jesus.
No one worry. I'll be back in 3 days.
Yay!
Dance party!
We did it, Becky. We made a version of the death of Jesus that everyone can enjoy.
Only one thing left to do. Lena, go ahead and light the bottom of the rocket.
This'll be great. I designed it, so it'll actually launch.
Sorry, Joey.
You kids were awfully lucky no one was hurt. Now, go on and get home.
I cannot believe you put actual rocket fuel in your homemade rocket, Todd.
Well, if someone hadn't have built the rocket's entire framework out of paper mache, it wouldn't have exploded like that.
We wouldn't even be having this conversation if Tina hadn't sold all the fire extinguishers.
Whatever. I had my reasons.
I probably shouldn't have brought my torch backstage either. Right in a pile of Oreo eggs.
Look, no one here is blameless.
I didn't do anything.
No one, Joey. I say we chalk it up to experience and wait for the Mike Bowman Theater Empire to build us a new theater.
Todd's right. Mike Bowman owns this theater and 100 more all over the world. He'll build it back up and everything will go back to normal.
Hello, everyone. Becky.
Mike Bowman.
As you can see, the theater somehow burnt down. So if you could just fix everything, that would be great.
It would be great, Todd, but it's not happening.
What do you mean?
You see, little boy, as it turns out, my theater empire will make far more money by just collecting the insurance money and walking away.
I don't understand.
Well, it's a lot to take in, little man. The important thing to know is I'll be doing just great. See you all later.
So that's it. It's over. It's all over. We ruined everything.
Mike Bowman thought I was a little boy.
This must be what the disciples felt like after Jesus' death.
So what do we do now?
There's nothing we can do. It's over. It's all over. would you do this? Why did this happen, Lord? Is someone there? Hello? 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 When did this get here?
Scanning. Detected Becky Frederick. Human female, 12 years of age.
Carbot! We thought you perished!
Carbot sought safety in the sub-basement. Why are you crying?
We lost our theater. It's all gone.
There. Carbot attempted to save as much as Carbot could.
Oh my goodness! You saved practically everything! The lights! The props! The curtains!
Carbot is filled to 98.6% capacity.
Oh, if we only had a theater to put it in. But it'll take years to rebuild.
Transformation activated. Commencing morphing procedure into mobile theater unit. Estimated time to completion, 72 hours.
Mobile theater unit?
Affirmative.
Oh, Carbot, I could hug you!
Request of embrace denied. Carbot's gears would sever all of your fingers.
I'll get the rest of the gang together!
Hey, Beck, how's the pursuit of other interests?
Todd! I saw Carbot!
Carbot's dead, Becky. He burned down in the fire.
No, he didn't. He hid in the sub-basement and he saved most of our inventory. Come on, let's get the others.
Where's this mobile stage you're so excited about?
When do we get to see Carbot?
Well, I'm not sure. Maybe he went back into the sub-basement to finish transforming. So, no Carbot? He was right here. I swear, Carbot was here.
Becky, it's over. The theater is gone.
It's not over. Carbot is real.
Somebody needs a reality check.
Would you believe me? Right, Todd?
It's all right, Beck. I hallucinate things all the time.
I did not hallucinate. Carbot lives. Why won't anyone believe me?
I want to believe you, Beck. I do. It'd be a whole lot easier if I could actually see Carbot.
It still feels so weird not to have play rehearsal after school now.
I know. I feel so lost.
Without an after-school activity, I'm worried that I'll become a juvenile delinquent.
Well, there's always the badminton team.
After School Theater Club, may I present to you our theater resurrected? Our stories will be reborn in our new space, BusBot!
Affirmative.
When Jesus died, the disciples thought it was the end. But it wasn't. Jesus' resurrection offered hope and a guiding light for all people, which led the disciples to share the good news all over the world. And now, the death of our theater has created the opportunity to do something we've never done before. Take God's big story on the road! BusBot Mobile!
Commencing.
And Jerry has agreed to be our bus driver and chaperone!
Yay! Happy to be aboard, children. Let's load up.
Wow, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen!
But it'll never be the same.
Nothing was the same after Jesus' death and resurrection. That was the whole point. It changed everything. Just think about all the people our place could reach that never would have without the fire.
So you're saying the fire was a good thing?
Of course not. There's nothing good about a theater burning down. We thought it was the end of our story. We thought we were done. But we were wrong. God's not done with us. Just like God wasn't done when Jesus died.
I get it. Death bad, resurrection good.
Very good.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's take this show on the road.
Affirmative.
Hold on to your hats.